Hi, my babies. Hi, my babies. Hi, and welcome back to another spiritual message. Listen, okay? I'll be telling y'all obey and apply, obey and apply, obey and apply. Well, that's what I'm doing. Today was supposed to be my first day off, okay? I'm not going to have a day off till November now, but it's okay. So here we are. When I say they gave me this message and it came running like water, oh man. Baby, buckle up. Here we go. So you already see the title. Stop making excuses and do the work. And that is something I've been noticing heavily since like May, June, but since September, ooh baby, 4 on the clock. But since September, it has been extremely heavy. In October, it seems like it's just getting heavier, where people are stuck in their own pain, and it's like a labyrinth. They don't know how to get out. They don't know how to get out. But sometimes, baby, you can't save everybody that you see drowning, because they might drown you as well. Now, first message we're going to start with, because I ain't said it in a while, and I guess some of y'all must have forgot. This is the year I will intentionally and unintentionally trigger you, because I know what is up ahead and I am preparing you for it. If the heat is too hot in the kitchen, please exit now. Okay? Because I'm not about to cakewalk with nobody. My shit is set to 18 and above, so everybody watching me legally is considered an adult. I am not cakewalking no grown people no more. I am putting your heavy ass down. You're going to learn how to walk. Okay? You see people carrying like 4-year-olds and stuff because they crying because they want to be... Put that big ass down and let them walk. And that's the phase and the stage that we are at. Because you are not going to burden me. You are not going to drain me. You are not going to keep my wings from expanding so I can fly. You are responsible for your own spiritual path. You are responsible for your own decisions, honey, and how you feel. So the first message they gave me, because it's 7 of them. Imagine that. 7 is the number of introspection, going within. We got a portal. We got Jupiter, all about self-awareness, self-discovery. This is when you're supposed to spend time with self. So instead of looking for answers in the outside world, go within. And you might find a solution to your problem. It's 7 of them. And the first one probably gonna make most of y'all click off. The first one is stop being so sensitive. My job. I have been trying to prepare y'all all year. I told y'all at the beginning of the year this was going to be one of them years. I told y'all at the beginning of the year these moon phases going to hit different. These retrogrades going to hit different. I was not bullshitting. And now that we're in the deep of it, now everybody wants to just wail their arms or lay down in it or cry wolf or woe is me. Nobody cares. Let me be the one to tell you, if y'all waiting for a knight in shining armor to come in, they're not coming, baby. You have to give a fuck enough about yourself. Yes, know how much you can take. But you've got to stop thinking everybody's trying to come for you, or everybody's trying to tear you down, or everybody's trying to hurt you. Do that introspection and that self-reflection, boo. Okay? You have got to recognize what time we are in right now. And some of y'all is lost in the sauce. Some of y'all don't have a clue what is going on energetically. You sit there and you watch tarot readings all day, and you watch this and you watch this all day of people saying that they got this gift and this is happening and this is coming for you. And some of them really are gifted and some of them probably are right. But if you're not doing the work, none of that fucking matters. None of that fucking matters. I know some of y'all got to be tired. Baby, people been coming at me left and right all year. I just learned how to have tough skin. You got to recognize what time we in. This is for your development and your growth. Not everything is attack. Not everybody is trying to come for you. That will be a sign that there's some things you have not healed from. Because a lot of y'all going out here and y'all projecting on people your own hurt and your own pain, and you're not having conversations. And that's something that quarantine really fucked us up with. We were already fucked up with communication, but it's like quarantine made it even worse. You got to know the difference between your intuition and your trauma, okay? Also, the internet, friends and family, okay, work, people out in public, unhealed, unaware, unmotivated people. Projection is at an all-time high right now. This is why I kept telling y'all, go within. Make sure that you spending time with yourself. So that way you know yourself. You know how much you can take. You know what you're capable of. You know what you're supposed to wear and what you're not supposed to wear. The Decepticons is out here. Stay in tune and stay aware, my loves. Because just because someone has a smile or someone has an outreached hand, like I tell y'all, words lie, energy doesn't. Make sure you stay in tune. Don't get caught up and end up going back down another rabbit hole because you're looking for someone to connect with or you're looking for someone to understand you. Actually make sure the people energy is actually good for you. Don't be so desperate, boo. And please stop being so sensitive. You're not the only one going through stuff. You're not the only one with burdens on you. You're not the only one feeling some type of way or got trauma or things from the past coming at you. Everybody getting hit with it. That's why it's called universal, boo. Okay? Let's stop being so sensitive and let's work on our perspective. All right, number 2. Ooh, baby. Now this gonna be the one. Okay? You hear somebody out there knocking. This gonna be the one. Okay, wake up, call, boo. Selective hurt and needing to deal with your shit. All right? I understand certain things happen in life and everybody got different situations. Nobody knows anybody's entire path or anybody's entire journey. But this goes right back into number 1 of needing to stop being so sensitive, needing to stop thinking everybody's coming for you or, oh, these people are just like how these people were. Give people a chance, honey. 7:19 on the clock time. Give people a chance, honey. And see, the reason why I came up with the term selective hurt is because people, just personally pertaining to me, like to pick and choose what they want to be offended about. When I'm over here and I'm spitting it real and, as y'all say, and I'm giving it raw and I'm being myself, oh, people love it. But when I say something that might pertain to them, that sensitivity kick in. That represents that that's a place of stagnation that you are in. You can't be out here having selective hurt. Choosing. Just because somebody says something that triggers you, that does not give you the right to try to tear that person apart or try to come at that person. Especially if you don't know truly what their intentions were when you're drowning in your emotions or you're drunk in emotions. This is why conversations and communication is necessary. So you can actually find out where someone is coming from instead of assuming. And this is what they mean by selective hurt. Somebody say something that trigger you, you can't expect everybody to know what your triggers are. Okay? Like I just said, not everybody knows your path or your journey or your story or what you've been through. You can't expect everybody to know what your triggers are. So if you get triggered by something, explain to the person first, okay, this is a trigger for me. And also, if you choose, because there's a lot of people that we know that choose to stay stuck in their trauma or choose to stay in a place with where they choose to get triggered. Baby, I've been professionally diagnosed with PTSD. I'm aware of my triggers. I go to therapy to know how to desensitize them. So I'm not walking around like a open wound out here. Because then, I mean, every little thing that brushed past or every little thing that happened is going to make you hurt. Deal with your shit. We grown. Now, I got a story that goes with this one. So, y'all been watching me for a while. Y'all know in 2020, I got in my first, not 2020, 2018, I got in my first car accident. That led me to the chronic pain that I'm in now. I also had a miscarriage from that car accident. It caused me to have a miscarriage. I had a miscarriage 5 days later. I was in pain for about a week. Just from the miscarriage. One thing about it, and see, this is something I had to understand as well. Because I had to do research because I ended up in that predicament. I know y'all heard the term, and some people, they think it's bluff or they think it's not a real thing. There is a such thing as postpartum. Okay? I know you've heard the term before. Now, doing research, which is actually what led me to the healing journey that I'm on now, Doing research, I found out that women who are past 6 weeks that have a miscarriage, they can also have postpartum as well. And there's a certain time frame that it sets in. During this time frame, this is actually what led me to do the research. Me and my mother ended up getting in a fight. And it wasn't a normal fight. No. We were fighting on glass in the kitchen. It was at that point when we're laying on the floor and we're holding each other and we're on top of glass and I'm feeling glass pierce all through my body in different places is when I realized I needed help. I didn't want to keep being like this. My mother said something earlier that day. It was probably 20 minutes before the fight that triggered me. She did not know at that point in time I had a miscarriage. And it's something she said that triggered me, and it made me realize you weren't a good mom to me. And I just went into a whole entire rant, and it led to us getting into a fight. I did not know I had postpartum at the point in time. But once I started doing research, when I say I fit all the symptoms, baby, I fit all the symptoms. And being in postpartum is a great example of selective hurt. You're sensitive to everything. To everything. When I say I was a walking Tasmanian devil at that point in time, all the way into 2019, because it could last for up to a year, for some people longer. Well, I was fighting to get up out of it. So I joined the SOS group, which stood for Survivors of Sexual Trauma. So I could start healing my root chakra, my inner child, and it really was the real start of my inner child healing journey. Not only did it lead to that, it also, I told you, if you don't listen to them people up there, okay, they will sit your ass down in a way that does not feel good. Well, Nina had to get in 2 car accidents in a fight with her aunt and uncle for her to get the point you really need to heal. So in the midst of 2019, which was one of the roughest years of my life, I got tired and I said either I'm going to do something different or I'm just going to have to end it. So I did something different. I decided to put out a company I've been working on for 10 years called Queen Alchemy. And it has helped so many people. And it's actually part of my purpose. And the trauma, and the car accidents, the miscarriage, the heartbreak, the betrayal, people I thought was my friends leaving me behind, all of that led me right into my purpose. I turned my pain into my purpose. So please, let's come out the selective hurt and let's deal with our shit. Number 3. Okay, sips tea. Being the bigger person. Oh, this is so hard, especially if you're someone who chooses to stay stuck in your selective hurt. Okay? Especially during this time with all the energetic shifts that are going on right now, you are definitely being tested on who you are and what you stand for. Do not betray yourself. Do not betray yourself and do not betray your identity. If that's who God made you, then that's it, that's all. You do not have to stoop to nobody level to explain nothing. You ain't got to stoop to nobody level to do get back. I've been telling y'all for at least the last 3 months, move the fuck out the way of people karma. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. Be the bigger person. Walk away. Like I told y'all, somebody famous told me at one point in time, there is no feeling to replace disrespect. You just gotta not deal with people. And that's just what it is. Once you seen that loyalty changed up, that character changed up, baby, you got to back the hell up in the bushes like Homer. Why stay attached to something that clearly you're seeing is not serving you or that's hurting you? Be the bigger person and walk away. And release it out your mind. Stop allowing people to stay in your mind rent free. Stop betraying yourself for your identity to be accepted by people. Okay? Cause I'm trying to tell you, I've been running into people from the church and they love me. I ran into a lady a few days ago. Within the first 5 minutes of our conversation, she said, "Oh my God, you're so anointed. And you got these gifts and this, that, and the third." Lady ain't know me from a can of paint. By the time we got 30 minutes into our conversation and I gave her that Virgo Garden business card and she saw what was up there and she was looking me over from head to toe, all of a sudden God's going to release you from this and God's going to release you from that because you have a purpose and you're going to do something big and God love Nina just the way Nina is. God understand what Nina had in her journey. I was the bigger person in that situation because I was mature about it and I let her know the things I did agree. But I also spoke up and let her know, no, I don't think that's for me. No, I don't think I'm going to be releasing that. You got to be self-aware and you got to know yourself, honey. I said at the beginning of this video, you got to know how much you can take, what your limit is. Be the bigger person. Just because somebody is testing you or just because somebody is trying to make you feel some type of way like, oh, well, you should be this way or oh, you should be that way. No, you should be the way God made you to be. And God definitely don't want us out here going back and forth with people, which is something I'm working on my damn self. We know I'm quick to snatch a wig or a soul, okay? It's not worth the energy, honey. Trust me when I say that shit get tiring. Carrying that shit going back and forth, it's not worth the energy. Fuck that. Number 4, something we've been touching on since August. Work on your agility. Some of y'all stuck and stagnant than a motherfucker right now. And you keep getting stuck because you keep taking the same approach. They say you got to work on your perspective and also that healing. There's things you keep putting off to the back of the burner or things that they keep telling you, we need you to do this, we need you to focus on that. You're not obeying and applying like they need you to. Work on your agility. Sometimes you got to understand, okay, this formula ain't going to work. Or I had to drop this person off where I had to drop them off at. Or this phase of my life is over with. You cannot stay stuck living in the past, baby. Because you're missing out on the present and you're not building any type of pathway for your future. Nobody wants to sit out in the middle of the ocean when they go on a cruise. They want to eventually get to some type of land, some type of island or something where they can enjoy themselves. You stay stuck out there at sea too long, what's going to happen? You're going to get seasick. You stay drunk in them emotions too long, what's going to happen? Exactly. Number 5. Oh, baby, this is the one right here, okay? This is what my pastor, all right? So I rock with him. This is what my pastor was touching on. Take your responsibility and your power back. When you blame others, you give them control. Okay? When you stop being who God naturally made you to be, you give up your power and your purpose. I have told y'all numerous times, nobody was at that blueprint board meeting but you and your higher ups, your spirit squad. If something happened, a mountain on your path, some type of obstacle, did not happen to you, it happened for you. When I say that's something I finally applied this year and life got a little bit easier. I don't worry and stress about certain shit like I used to before. That's part of agility. Understanding, okay, this is just what the situation is. This does not have to be a permanent situation unless I choose to make it that. When you get to pointing your fingers at other people, well, you hurt my feelings. And yes, they may have hurt your feelings initially, but if you choose to hold on to the feelings, guess who's responsible for that? And they talking to me too. You are. When you take back your power is when you take responsibility for your life fully and completely. Shit ain't going your way in life. All right. Let's roll up these sleeves. Let's come up with a game plan. They showed me that vision that I had of Kobe. When I first had that vision of Kobe, I told y'all he was standing down the other end of the court and he was staring at that goal. He did not care that it was 5 people on the other team and it was only 2 more people plus him on his. They was outnumbered. He didn't give a fuck about none of that. All he was staring at was that goal at first. But on the first couple of weeks, he was just standing there bouncing the ball, looking at that goal like a lion. He was licking his lips and his stare did not break. His focus did not break because he came to do what he came to do. Regardless of all these different obstacles in his path. Most people would have been like 3 versus 5, man, we ain't never gonna win. It's the perspective. It's the perception. It's the mindset, baby. Mind of a champion. Heart of a warrior. You are not weak. The shit that's happening to you is happening to build up those spiritual muscles, baby. This is the part where you gotta push through. When birth is happening, the crowning is the hardest fucking part in the shoulders. Okay? That's the hardest part. Because it's the biggest part, but it's the most important part. It's the most important part. You are connected to your higher ups through your crown chakra. That's the first thing that enters into this world. God, woo! God will go before you, baby, if you would just let go of control. Let go of what happened. Let go of the past. Cause once a baby is in once the birthing process is happening, the baby can't crawl back up the mama. They gonna die. Some of y'all keep going backwards, not realizing you're killing yourself. It's called durational suicide. Doing something to yourself over a period of time that you know is killing you. I keep telling y'all, it's emotional. It's not hereditary. If you choose to stay stuck in them emotions, it is going to kill you. I be telling y'all where certain things come from. I be telling y'all book a healing numerology chart so you can understand better. You bite your nails, that's anxiety. You got bubble guts, that's stress anxiety. You can't sleep, that's anxiety. My kidney disease, that came from abandonment issues. People that got cancer, that come from bitterness. Like, I could go on and on and on and on and on. People that got heart problems, y'all take on people burdens too much. Work on them emotions. Cause ain't nobody out here responsible for how you feel but you. You want everybody else to carry the burden. I told y'all my first therapist said that. She said, Miss Nina, she said, you want everybody to carry the pain that they gave you. I said, damn right. You gave me this pain, huh? Take this shit back. Why the fuck I'm gonna carry something? And I ain't the one that started it. That goes back to being the bigger person. People are gonna do and say fucked up shit to you and towards you. But how you respond, baby, show where you at on your path. Now they playing my baby, okay, the king, Will Smith. What'd he say? Throughout life, people gonna make you mad, disrespect you, and treat you bad. Let God deal with the things they do, because hate in your heart will consume you too. Some of y'all, ooh, baby. You got to stop living in the past, boo. You gotta stop living in the past, boo. And you got a gift right in front of you every day that you wake up. Take your power back. And actually really do something worthwhile your time. Make the day your bitch. Take responsibility of your life, of your actions, of your feelings, of your decisions, of your thoughts. Because trust me, baby, you build up a wall strong enough, they can't break through it. Think about that one. Number 6, relinquish what is no longer serving you. Okay? My goodness gracious. I'm going to tell y'all a story. It's about a homeless man. He's a vet. Now, he built different. And he's also from out of town. He's not from here, but he's pretty fucking famous out here because everybody knows him. When you say, yeah, the homeless man with the it's not a book bag. It's like one of them big army duffel bags that they carry on their back, though. If anybody know what I'm speaking about, it's one of them. It's shit like 4 feet long or something like that. And he carries all his stuff in it. And the shit is so heavy. He literally walks bent over. And when I say bent over, I'm talking about damn near 90-degree angle. Yeah, that bent over. He does not want anyone to help him. I done went up to the man like, sir, here goes some money. I don't want your money. I don't want your money. I said, well, what you need? Go get me a pack of cigarettes. I said, you want some water or something? I don't want that. I don't want that. So I went to the store, went and got the man a pack of cigarettes he asked for. Went and got him a chicken salad sandwich and a bottle of water. And I put a few dollars in the bag. And I said, the man fussed me out. Okay? That man fussed me out. I was like, sir, I understand what you're saying, but I just had to do what's right on my heart. I don't want the help. I don't want the help. And he's like that with everybody, but everybody know he a good person. It's just he don't want nobody having pity for him. Some of that stuff, I guarantee you in that book bag or that duffel bag, is stuff he could let go of. He don't even care that he walk around bent over. It's stuff he could let go of. He refuses to let people help him. He refuses to let people help him. And that man's so daggone famous. He went missing for some weeks. Everybody thought he died. They done put out a missing paper out on the poles looking for him. Gonna find out he went somewhere and was getting cleaned up. And he was touched that everybody was in the community was looking for him and worried about him. If you let go, baby, of what's no longer serving you, you could see who's really there for you. You could see who's really on your side. But you got to come out that selective hurt. You got to come out of being so damn sensitive, baby. Now, last one. Number 7. Okay? Figure out what your antidote is. Please and thank you. Okay? Please and thank you. I don't care how many people are doing it. I don't care how many people laugh at you or tell you, oh, you're never going to do this. I had somebody tell me I won't going to graduate from college the first time. Shorty done graduated twice already. She said, how you going to finish college? You ain't even finished high school. Oh, yeah, I told y'all she the first person I sent my graduation invitation to. Oh, yours is coming first. Yours, I made sure I sent hers a day ahead of everybody. Yours is coming first. Stop letting people define you, baby. Stop letting people define you, boo. That also goes back to what I said up under being the bigger person. Don't betray yourself or your identity. I knew that degree was something I wanted. And so I went after it. Just like Kobe standing at the end of the court. Baby, don't you ever give up on yourself. You keep working till you get that fucking formula. Do it your way. Let them laugh at you. But then I bet you they're going to start copying you. I said, think about it. So, babies, this is the spiritual message. Okay, somebody needed to hear it. Stop making excuses and do the damn work, y'all. Like Ply said, you can pray all you want, but you still got to get off your ass and execute. Like I told y'all, just because something go down in the ground, that don't mean it's dead. It actually might mean it's growing. Nobody knows what's going on behind the scenes or what's going on under the surface. Only you do. 27:19 on the clock. Only you do. Take your power back. Stop being so sensitive. Block that shit the fuck out. Stop having selective hurt. Have some self-awareness. Check in with yourself and check yourself when necessary. Be the bigger person. Work on your agility. Please stop staying stuck and expecting other people to stay stuck with you, boo. Take your responsibility and your power back. Relinquish what is no longer serving you and figure out what that antidote is. Because like I tell y'all all the time, it's waiting on you, not the other way around. Trust me when I say ain't nobody gonna have sympathy for you the way you want them to. Ain't nobody gonna come and pick you up. Let's come out of fairy tale mode and let's deal with reality. Let's deal with reality. I don't care how many people bank up on you, how many people try to betray you, baby. When you a warrior and when you and when you're a soldier, I'm trying to tell you, you always find a way to make it through. Now they playing my baby. Oh, I don't even remember the damn lyrics. I'm about to go look it up. They playing Kimani Marley, Soldier. Even in the song, he said, carry a chip on my shoulder, about the size of Texas. You want drama? Player say no more. That's what I mean by, okay? Selective hurt. Walking around with a chip on your shoulder. Just waiting for somebody to come and knock it off. All they got to do is walk past you. They going to knock it off. You going to have a problem. You got to stop being so sensitive, boo. He said, y'all know I told y'all when you fucking with me, just know you fucking with a ghetto soldier. Y'all know I told y'all when you fucking with me, just know you fucking with a rebel, with a rebel soldier. What that means is you done came up out the dirt, baby. You done came up out the mud. They ain't got to know your story, but they can see your strength. 5:14 on the clock, but they can see your strength. This built you up for that next phase. Like Left Eye say, a struggle is nothing but a preparation for what is yet to come. But baby, you can't prepare for something if you're choosing to stay stuck on the past. Let's figure out an antidote so we can get well, so we can get better, so we can get stronger and go out here and serve this purpose the way you're supposed to. Stop chasing money, stop chasing fame, stop chasing love, stop chasing things that are replaceable, that don't matter when you go to the other side, and get back in tune with yourself. I said, think about it. Love you, babies. Mwah.